Hi, this is Megan Cassidy reporting from Bosse's EVSC Community Link. Today we are here with Melanie Atwood with Gilda's Club. Gilda's Club is a cancer support center for anyone that has been impacted by cancer, the families, the friends, or the patient itself. They have over 400 active members with the club, and today she's going to share with us how this all got started. So how did Gilda's Club come about?
Gilda's Club Worldwide came about with Gilda Radner. Gilda Radner was a comedian on Saturday Night Live, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and looked out to see what she could do for her husband, Gene Wilder, and to say, he needs some help. And so she and her psychotherapist, Joanna Bull, and a variety of friends formed Gilda's Club. First one was in New York City, 1995. Fast forward to Evansville, Randy and Ann Moore. Ann Moore was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2007. Was looking for the same thing. What can I do to help my husband and my kids? Researched it and found Gilda's clubs that were throughout the country and said, we don't have one of those in Evansville. We need to start one. And so sadly, Ann passed in 2009, so didn't get to see us get open. But her loved ones and her friends kept working, and in 2014, February 6th, we opened our doors.
So what kind of support do you guys offer to the patients, the families, the friends, anyone impacted by cancer?
We walk with them on this journey, anywhere from newly diagnosed to managing a recurrence to working through the loss of a loved one to celebrating long-term survivorship. And what that plays out is different for every person, as you can imagine, because their needs are different. And so it might be a support group. It might be potluck, it might be scrapbooking or jewelry or yoga, anything that they need along the way.
So we are now joined by the founder of Gilda's Club Evansville, Randy Moore. So how did you first get involved with Gilda's Club?
Well, it's been almost 10 years ago now, because it was in May of 2007 that my first wife, Ann, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. So her diagnosis from the very first day was terminal. I mean, she had an inoperable tumor. It was going to be terminal. And so that's when our journey started. So as she saw how the cancer was not only affecting her, but how it was affecting me and our 3 children, she looked out there and thought, well, what is out there to support us during this very difficult time? So the short answer is Gilda's Club. She had a blog at the time. And so she would communicate her story through that blog. And so she just put the question out there, what is out there? And it came back from a friend of a friend of a friend that there was Gilda's Club. There was one in Chicago and a few in other places throughout the country. And so Ann, in the midst of that terminal diagnosis with some friends at our church, started the process of bringing Gilda's Club here. So that, to me, that still is what is amazing about her story, is that she was so unselfish. Even though she was dying, she saw a need for Gilda's Club and rallied her friends and the community to open Gilda's Club.
Awesome. So how were you able to turn it all into such a big positive situation here in Evansville?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we did. We took a negative and turned it into a positive, because when you look at cancer, especially pancreatic cancer, a lot of cancers, there have been a lot of advances made, and a lot of people are cured of their cancers, and a lot of people live a long time with their cancers. Unfortunately, with pancreatic cancer, that's not the situation. And so we just look for anything that we could do. I mean, if there was anything by our experience that others could benefit from, we wanted that to be the case. And so Gilda's Club does that. I mean, Gilda's Club, I always say Gilda's Club is life in between doctor's visits. You know, your oncologists, the medical community, those are the people who are in charge of getting the cancer out of your body. But in the meantime, there's a life to be lived, and Gilda's Club helps people live that life.
What are some of the different types of activities, and what do you guys offer for the kids that have been impacted or that have cancer themselves?
We have a variety of programs. They're called Family Connects. So what we want to do is we want to continue to build that bond, that relationship within the kids and the families, because cancer tends to upset a lot of dynamics. And so we have social activities. We're having a Frozen movie night next week, and we're having Frozen characters come. We have things out in the community that we do, carnivals at churches, and different things that will meet them, again, at their point of need.
So how does one go about joining your Gilda's Club?
It's easy. You become a member. There's no cost to become a member, but we're a clubhouse, so you're a member of the club. And you meet with one of our program team, which are licensed mental health professionals, and they meet with you. It's called a CMP, Customized Member Plan, because it's customized to your journey. Are you the person with a diagnosis? Is it a family member or friend? How can we help? And that gets us, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to meet with the program team, and then they plug you in and give you some advice on where you might plug in the best.
So has the club like ultimately grown to everything that you would have hoped for? Are you looking to build in areas? Or?
Not yet. If you know me very well, I have big visions. And so we're doing great. We have right under 4,000 visits for this year, 400 active members. We're doing, the last few months of 16, we started a Gilda's on the Go, where we're going out into the community, realizing that not everybody can get here, and they don't know us yet. And so we need to build that relationship and let them know we are truly about working for them. So let's say we go with one of the health organizations in town. They need to know we're partnering with them. We're not just, oh yeah, go to here when you need this. They need to see that it's a team. We work together and side by side to do this.